Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to FSB Racing Live. We're having literal last-second technical glitches. It looks like my mic's at least being picked up. I'm your host, John Reap. He's Milton Minter Jr., and we're in Nazareth Speedway, Pennsylvania.
Heartbreaker Soul Shaker. I've been told about you. That's my
references
Nazareth
to the band
and the dog reference there.
References to the weight and to Hair of the Dog all night long. And we're in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, quirky little, slightly less than a mile D-oval, if you want to call it that. There's some legitimate debate as to how many turns this place actually has. We'll go follow along Ken Shea here into what might be considered turns 3 and 4 on a regular track. See big runoff down that front stretch. Then right after the start-finish line, there's this sharp kink. Real hang-on, shut-up kind of corner. Then you gotta float through this uphill turn 1, or turn 1 and 2, if you will. double apex it, and power on down the backstretch. Lather, rinse, repeat. It's a whole lot trickier than it looks. Tire wear is not significant.
Drivers doing a couple different things. Some downshifting to third on the last corner, and I'm staying in fourth.
I don't endorse.
I would expect downshifting, as the tires wear, definitely.
I hear Matt Watkins illustrates another challenge here. We got a narrow access road. Oh, he misses the timer running out for the start. But yeah, we have access road in and out. And Matt Watkins is on the pole tonight in the 15 car. Ken Shea on the outside. Dave Ellens. Roscoe Hurst, last week's winner, first-time winner at Michigan last week. And I'm going to say last week again because it's a special kind of show. Jeff Hale, Sam Young, Ryan Johnson back in the saddle, and Pops Margison, and Jammin J. Dilfer, and Brad Otto.
We gotta make picks here, bro.
Rounding out your top 10. Yeah, we gotta put our jinx on somebody. I think that front row, it's hard to bet against them any time of the week, any kind of track.
With Matt Watkins, because you haven't said nothing yet. So
you go with Matt Watkins, and I'll take Ken Shea. We got the front row covered, and that should give the rest of the field a shot, right? Because we just jinxed the front row.
Just jinxed the front row. Yeah.
Drivers, start your engines.
No Slim Jim Gately tonight.
Slim Jim, no Chris Beckman. No Dan Irvine, as far as I can tell. Big Guns sitting this one out. Yep. Ooh, Watkins is not rolling on the grid.
We got issues in the 15 car. Ready.
This jinx struck already. Okay, there's a restart.
That's a server restart, folks. We got a huge, as usual, the fan club for Jammin J. Got the Jammin J Nation 63 fan club with Dante Brown watching tonight. So you know he rooting for.
He apparently hit his V key after he loaded in, which causes your view to shift to another car. And he was looking at the pace car's camera. You got to hit V or Control V to get back into it, which I just informed the field if that ever happens to them again. And here we go again.
Drivers, start your engines.
A little bit of nerves for Matt there, maybe.
Yeah.
Not likely. Sometimes you just press the wrong button.
Oh yeah, it's really easy if you don't know about that and you bump the V. Hey, Oscar Mike Radio. Travis checking in for cheering on Adam Simonek in the 016.
I got a text from Guy Pitra. He couldn't get home in time, missed it. He wanted to run tonight.
This is a great little track. This is as close to a home track as I have that at least the Busch Series ran in. In fact,
he said he lost track of time.
In fact, I was at a Busch race here, and I got to work an IndyCar weekend in the press center.
Nice.
All right, pace car is peeled off.
The home of the Andretti's.
Yep, Nazareth, the American home of the Andretti's. That's where they immigrated to.
Now you're messing with the son of a bitch.
That's what a lot of people would say about this track. And we are under green. Everybody being real careful. Negotiating through that dog leg comes again right after the start-finish line.
Too wide in the back there with Pops Martinson and Jammin J, and they sorted out.
On board here with...
Oh, and Pops is around. 124, Rick Castle and Pops get together, and they several cars with damage in the back.
Caution.
They're all rolling again.
We have a caution.
But yep, that was a hard lick.
I need to figure out why the sound is not coming through on the second computer here. Also, what's going on with the ticker? My goodness.
Got some glitching going on here. We had a glitch on the track here. Let's see what happened.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out all the glitches. Sorry for the silence as I try and figure out what's wrong with the capture card's audio source.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks like Pops was trying to take his line, and maybe the 124 came in a little too hot. Didn't expect him to arc that corner. I don't know, but and that collects a bunch of cars. Tom Jackson right behind that. Tom tried to go outside and got on the binders, and he creams the 124.
Yeah, we'll get that replay up here.
Donald Ritchie gets through. Wow.
Here's what we're talking about. Rick Castle and Pops Marguson getting together there. And Tom Jackson just nowhere to go. Gets sandwiched in there.
The 43 of Donald
Sonic
Ritchie
gets a little bit.
DJ gets by.
Look at the 75.
The 14 hard on the binders. I think he gets through without touching him.
A 75 car here, Andy Wilhite, just playing this perfectly. Back a little further than I wanted to, but he comes along.
Pop's got serious damage.
Yep, so he just stops it right here in the middle of the track and waits for all the carnage to stop. Gets it rolling again. That's textbook. That's how you avoid these.
Well, this ain't Days of Thunder. You know, you just can't drive through the smoke, Cole. Gotta get on the binders. That's what you do. See smoke, smoke bad. No serious damage to that Scotch Blue Ford of Pops Marguson. Car that was good in practice, T.G. Reese and the Skull Bandit. King.
Why don't I have sound from the freaking capture card?
Yeah, boy. It's a very tricky track right here. Richie up there, a good running position for Donald. Wanted some trouble there and in the top 10, which I'm sure the 43 team will be very happy with so far. They want to finish there. Sam Young out there tonight. The boss. This is his type of potty. Jam and Jay way up in the weeds up there, no harm, no foul. Let me put some pressure on Jeff Hale. And the 63 coming too. Whoa! Sam Young gets sideways. And Jam and Jace, he gets sideways as they both get sideways, and he makes the pass on Sam Young. Great job by Jam and Jay Dolfer. And gapped a little space between them and the 29, and he's lost a little time there. How about Ryan Johnson up to P5 here? He's looking for a good run. It's been a while since he won on Friday night. Roscoe, last week's winner, up in P4 there. This dude is just solid, man. Ellen's in P3. Let's go. Watching some in-car with these guys. See what they're doing, if they're staying in fourth or downshifting. Because you basically got one and guy staying in fourth. Boy, that thing is losing than a hot dog on a bun. Really got to get her woed down in the kink. Right down next to that white line and the grass and the bump stop.
Still working on some of my technical issues here.
Field spread out. Watkins is on a mission tonight, folks. I've had some computer issues. He's going to help me out. But he said that he can't tonight because his girlfriend and him are going to watch a movie. What a sweetheart. We'll do it tomorrow. The racing going on here is Pops with the damaged car, still in 14th. And battling with Donald Ritchie and Rick Castle, who also has damage. And Brian Otto in that mix back there.
Oh, I can't get any audio out of the dang capture card.
Well, you always seem to figure stuff out. So for someone as smart as you are, that's got to be frustrating.
Drive me insane.
Me and computers, I just know that I suck. That's why I got smart friends. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be on the track. Really spreading out now. Cream of the crop. Those two former teammates, or maybe they still are teammates. Heck, I don't know. Watkins and the 91, and Shea. Andy Wilhite getting lapped there, and good job getting out the way. Johnson and Roscoe Hurst are going at it. Ryan Johnson's a coming here. Yeah, that's a vintage Ryan Johnson right there. He's working it. They're catching Dave Owens here. Oh, and there's some smoke there. Somebody got sideways.
Oh, the ticker's not working. The sound card's sound is not working. Yeah, Jim, when you hear sound, it's coming from my main computer, but the capture card sound isn't coming through. So every time I try to do some work in OBS, like this, you get no sound from the capture card. It's the main screen, hangs up.
Well, we're just not going to have a ticker, I guess, right?
There was the source from P2. Caution flag for Ken Shea, and he just retires it on the spot.
Saw some smoke. Oh, it just locked him up or spun the tires.
Yeah, locked it up and spun it through the kink there and backed it into the wall and just called it a day.
Wow.
So that's my pick gone.
Opportunities here now. Difficult pit road, especially if you're on that curve. That's always hard to try to look over that around that A post. Walk-ins flawless down the pit road. But Roscoe Hurst gets out in front. He doesn't pit, I don't think. Now he does. Very interesting there. Could have been a kerfluffle, as you call it.
Sometimes.
That's going to put him in the back. Dogs.
Hello.
Oh.
That was weird. It felt and sounded like something hit me. I thought it was the lap car.
That's
you're all by
Ken
yourself.
Shea you're hearing, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like you locked the brakes up, like your rear brakes locked up.
Yeah, I did, and it was like everything was smooth, and all of a sudden I felt the bang, and then I felt myself go around, and I don't know if I passed that clap car or not, but that's what it felt like. It was like, oh, it just zoop went right around.
Yeah, you were just going through the corner like always, and it was like your rear end locked up or something. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it sounded and felt like something hit me.
wow.
That's crazy. You think maybe you knocked it out of gear or something?
I don't think so. I looked at the replay; it didn't look like it.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
it's just,
shame, man, because it's a great track for you, and it was going to be a great battle with you and Matt. But
yeah, I didn't know what he was doing, but I followed him for a couple laps. Like, oh, that's how you go around this place.
well, that's a pretty in my career following that guy. If I was lucky enough to be fast enough to follow him, usually the same thing. It's like, oh yeah, that's how you do it.
Now you had the fastest lap out there before your untimely
Ooh, Brad
demise
Otto
there.
scrapes the wall. Yeah, that's whoa, boy. This is such a tough track, man. Which is great, man. I love it. Kind of like a road course.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. When I was following him, I found out okay, he's downshifting. That's what he's using as the brake instead of the brake, which I wasn't doing.
Well, I seen you do it in practice, I think, or maybe it was just maybe I was watching somebody else. But what do you the two? Maybe he was doing that.
Well, I was downshifting in the middle of the turn. He's doing it and three of that last turn before the start finish line. He's using that to slow him down. He's downshifting before the turn.
Well, watched him run the Daytona 500 in iRacing yesterday, and oh, the 14 car gets jiggy, and the 86 off base, and he did well, but didn't out that great. But
Sorry to bother you guys.
yeah, no problem. We want to hear what happened, so we don't have to. Because if I start thinking on my own, I may come up with something completely different. We don't want that. We want facts, man.
Oh yeah, like last week, my Michigan restart where I spun out. I didn't have it in first gear.
It was in second gear. It was
Yeah,
just
it
the
was
old
second-
tires.
Yeah, just 2-lap old tires.
That's crazy.
That's why we need to hear it from the driver's mouth.
Absolutely.
Drivers, to your cars.
Yeah, it wasn't the 14 car. I think it was the 86 that got loose there. And he's got business with TG Reese. A lot of good battles here through the field. This is a tough group right here.
Dolfer and Hale fighting it out there.
Sorrentino, 53 at TG Reese. Sam Young.
It's a hometown track. It's a home track for David Sorrentino. He's from this area.
Cool beans.
Eastern side of Pennsylvania.
Hey,
Sam Young going to work on
gotta
TG.
throw out there how well the 43 of Donald Ritchie is running. Keeping with this pack right here. A really good race for that team. You guys are good, man. Damn,
All right.
Slideways. Every time you say slideways or sideways, you're gonna take a shot. Oh, contact with the 86,
They're hanging on to it.
and TG got into the back of him, but was on the binders too. So amazing. Close. TG taking a look again. Can't get it done. Sam realized at the last minute what TG was doing, so he had to get out of it. And there goes Roscoe Hurst there. Good driving by Sam to realize the situation. You know, you just can't look at your nose. You got to look ahead as far ahead as you can. DJ sideways again, smoke coming off that thing, and TG gets the spot. TG was fast in practice. You know, get some spots and then get some track position. It could be a factor here.
All right, I finally got the ticker mostly fixed.
You are relentless. I'll tell you what. I'd go to battle with you anytime.
So we can finally get the split screen up. You got your leader there on the left, Matt Watkins. Second place, Dave Ellens. Third place, Ryan Johnson, Jeff Hale, and Jason Dulfer rounding out your top five as Matt puts Brad Otto a lap down here.
Nick Walters had a little moment there. They all handled it well. Tom Jackson up to sixth place. 1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps.
Rah. That's one of 3 Marines in the field right now, as far as I know. Here's another one, Mr. Adam Simonik. The 016. Representing Oscar Mike Radio. He's about to go lap down as well. So Matt Watkins is picking him up and putting him down.
Oh, I'm still battling on the outside, but way up in the weeds. PG's going to get that spot. There's a little bit of contact, but whoa, the 35 of Roscoe sideways. I mean, he caught that bad boy. That was great driving.
Oh, look at that. Right as he caught Tom Jackson. Yeah, he got sideways, held on to it.
Take a shot.
That's the easiest part of the track to break it loose on.
Sideways.
And when you hear the secret word, scream real loud.
Well. The 124 with, got some damage. He's got one, that's in one incident. So as a broadcaster, we don't dictate that's with an asterisk, right?
Yeah, we don't do full-fledged reviews here in the booth.
That's what the admins are for. That's why it's such a cool, well-structured, horsemanship-based league. The
Oscar
first
Hurst
boss
working on the 87
tonight, Jim Ray, who built this. If you build it, they will come. And they've been coming in this league for 20 years.
While it is raining down in Daytona. Look down at my phone with the truck race on, and I see nothing but Air Titans as far as the eye can see.
Dulfer all over the back of the 29 of Jeff Hale. Dulfer wants to get a podium here or more. That 63 car is really coming alive.
And meanwhile, 59 is on the move. Ryan Johnson has reeled our leader, Matt Watkins, in. Where did he come from? And yellow, caution on the speedway.
Well, several of these cars that have made moves up are going good. I got track position now, as long as it wasn't me. Watkins is a thinker, man. So, was he taking it easy, or is he now in his head? Is he thinking, I'm not as good on the long run? as the 59.
We had the 99 of Pops Markson already damaged from an earlier incident.
Well, you know, everybody knows we won the 24 Hours of Daytona, and the only thing I did was make sure that the faster guys were able to pass me clean.
There it is. Pops just blew up in the middle of the corner, and then the round it went. So, tough break there. Tough end to the night for Pops.
Dave Ellens, really strong too. You've seen him coming also as they have to negotiate. Hale a little slow getting into a stall. Roscoe really difficult as well as Sam Young losing track position and then having to get in those stalls. Sam sideways in there, but that was a great job by the boss. In NASCAR 2003 sim, you got to do everything. Can't drive through a car on pit road. You got to go around them like the real guys. A whole other aspect. Something I really had to work on a lot because it was killing me, you know. As a sim racer in your hobby, take it seriously, and you always look after a season of what I could do better, just like the real guys do. And I spent a whole off season practicing pit stops.
Yep, I've done much the same.
Like, okay, I'm just not gonna do that again. That's killing me. No fun. That's fast on the track, be bad in the pits. Well, now, you know, when you're like the 59, you carve through the field like that, you got to feel pretty good. The 15, you got to be, you know, I mean, it's like, you know, did I lose rhythm here? Or am I just toying with these guys? Really felt like the 91 of Ken Shea was that guy that was going to beat him, and then the rest was going to be the rest.
I was surprised to hear Ken Shea said he didn't have a handle on the place, at least to his standards, because he's a specialist at this type of track. It's kind of flat.
Hmm?
It's under a mile. Yeah, that's why we went with Ken Shea there as a front row pick.
I think the 59 might have found something on that last run,
59
guys.
definitely found something.
He found a whole lot of something, man.
Chris Beckman checking in. Good to hear from you. And yeah, man, I saw you point out in the chat, and like, wait a minute. I thought he just got lapped. I didn't realize he was on the move and going forward. And yeah, Ryan Johnson, that 59 car has come alive. Now he's got a reset. He's got the gap closed by the caution. They're on equal tires. Let's see what he can do with it as we are back to green here on lap 45.
Yeah, got to give a shout out to him and also the 115 of Dave Ellens. The two guys who are consistent week in, week out, man. They're always there.
Yeah, Dave Ellens, these types of tracks that have some road course discipline involved with them, waiting for the right port for the throttle, braking, etc. He excels at those as well, and you can see that's shown here as he is sitting there in P3 in the 115. Dave Ellens, of course, a Friday night road course winner at Riverside a few seasons back. Yeah, we've got Now I can't connect my second PC again after I rebooted it to try and get the sound working.
14, a little struggle there. Or I stepped away there for a minute. Watkins with a huge lead already.
Yeah, but on that long run there, you saw that Ryan was starting to reel him back in.
29.060. His fastest lap was 29 dead. So he moving.
Yeah, so is Ryan Johnson, 29.020. He's actually faster right now and has the fastest lap of the night. Caution again on the speedway.
It'd be interesting to see. We've still got a few laps to go here. I think Ryan might have something for Matt tonight. I'm going to get out of here and let you guys go, but just wanted to check in and say hi.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Yeah,
And
thanks for,
definitely,
showing up there.
definitely one to watch out for. All right, I am going to do something here because I have to reconnect both computers simultaneously to get camera 2 back in action.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, brah.
Yep.
Drivers, to your cars.
Well, you know, when you
Alright.
talk about the Johnsons, well, there's Rick Johnson, you know, one of the greatest of all time here. There's also Ryan Johnson. Then there's his son, who's a real racer and college student, Isaac Johnson. Isaac, young, very aggressive, clean, and a champion. Dad, little champ also, but a little different style, but he's almost looking like his son tonight. When you raced against Isaac and he was coming, you were in trouble.
Oh, yeah. He's a smart dude, very fast, and yeah, working on getting his own career, real racing career, up and off the ground. He's been doing some midget racing, some sprint racing, looking to get into some ARCA.
Go-karts.
Yeah, I started out in the karts, looking to get into ARCA, actually.
Hey guys, how we doing?
Hey, Dave Allen's checking in there from 3rd place.
Yeah,
Whoa,
trying to
how
stay
you
comfortable.
doing?
Oh man, I hate this track.
Yeah, it shows.
Yeah, no
Well,
kidding.
you
I'm
know,
just
wow.
treating it like a road course and just trying to be smooth and steady and hanging in there.
Well, exactly. I mentioned that earlier. It is like a road course, and you've got, you know, your lap times are pretty close to the leaders. You know.
I think Matt's in with us, but I think I got something for Ryan if he slows up a little bit. So we'll see.
Well, Ryan seems to be the comer right now, and Matt at the end of that run was getting sucked in, unless he was, like you said, sandbagging.
Yeah, and I don't know where Ryan came from, but I had to let him go because he was going faster than I wanted to at that time. So
10-4, Dave.
all right, guys, we'll see you later on. Have fun.
All right, good luck, Dave.
Yep.
Right on board here with Dave. Still no sound from the capture card. I am irritated beyond belief. What you gonna do? And of course, there's not -1 laps left in the race either. There's
All I gotta do is drink beer and turn my computer on, which actually I'm having computer issues, but Matt Watkins is gonna help me out with that. Gotta do a lot of work. That
all right. So the race is 90 laps. We're past halfway.
is go time. Short track, short race. what you want to do is you're looking at the front car, looking at the flag. Want to get,
Green flag.
now that it's getting closer, you want to be a little more aggressive on your restarts. Your focus. Old tires, you're pushing up way high with the 115, but arcs that corner. Finding third gear. I think he got a little spooked there when that thing pushed up. I know that feeling. It's like wall. And take a deep breath and get back into your rhythm. Every time you have a restart, that's what you're chasing.
Go on board Ryan Johnson's car here with the line he's taken.
Well, like Ken Shea said, I started following Matt and I started doing Matt, So 15 always has a reason for what he does, and he's not curb riding there. He's really staying about 3 feet off the curb.
Well, Dave Ellens has caught Ryan Johnson, so he's figured something out.
Well, and when you're riding, the challenge is also to think like, okay, I caught him on the long run before. Now that I'm closer, I don't want to overdrive it. Got to be disciplined, even if I see him move off a little bit. Got to believe that's my best shot. Now, he may have something up his sleeve too for speed, but still about rhythm. Get a rhythm. When you got the blues, and it looks like he's doing just that. Starting to get nice and smooth.
Ryan's starting to put some distance back on him, but he's lost a second to Matt Watkins. Jason Dolfer hanging tough there in fourth.
Yeah, this is a really good run for Jason. Started back a little bit. What has he got for the podium here?
Mr. I Hate Short Tracks himself, Jeff Hale, rounding out your top 5.
Yeah, solid run for the veteran. Sam Young, this is another great run for him. Great to see the boss back on the track, and every time he shows up, he runs well.
Yep, Sammy, I'm a Northeast native. He said he never got out here when he was crew chiefing modifieds, because they ran here. East Coast modifieds back in the day. But he's a Long Island native.
Got a little loose there. TG thought he saw a spot there, but it kind of upset him too. Plus, he was being cautious. It's always funny like that when you're following the boss, racing against Jim Ray for years. Kind of like, that's the one guy you don't want to wreck.
Yeah, TG Reese having a great run here too. In 7th, it's currently showing 7th spot. David Sorrentino. 35 Roscoe Hurst has fallen back through the field after charging forward early. Still in the top 10. Tom Jackson was in the top 10. Looks like Nick Walters just got around him.
Nice pass by TG there. Good work.
TG got the boss. Just as I turned off of those two. How about that?
Well, it's one of those days. Don't want to wake up. Okay, well, leave the rest of the lyrics out. Golfer's lost some time here to that top three.
PG is charging. He has reeled in Jeff Hale now.
Ellens is closed on the 59. And Matt Watkins pulls away as they got DJ in front of him there. No, CCR.
It's Adam Simonek.
Oh, wow. Okay, so.
Yeah, he's got to make a change to the name field. It's got the points all messed up too. We'll get it fixed.
When you run in separate leagues, sometimes you have like different, because it's happened to me before, where you have a different name in one league versus the other. And you forget to switch it back.
Yep.
Hale's got some gold banded all over him. Whoa! Damn, Young gets a little too in on the corner there and catches some grass. That landscaping is bad for you in a race car. Whoa. Misjudges, catches the Adam just at the wrong time, and a good job of dabbing the brakes there, but he lost some time.
This is the tightest battle on the track right now. For second place.
Ellens is slowly creeping up on Ryan Johnson.
Oh, TG Reese. TG Reese reeling in Jeff Hale more and more every lap.
Just like I was saying, you know, I mean, these restarts and gathering, you know, the runs are never the same. And you also have to start to think that Matt Watkins was kind of taking it easy, or, you know, are they going to start to come to him here with 20 to go, 21 to go?
I'm going to take a break while I can here. Done all I can to fix these stinking issues.
Well, you do a
I'll be
great
back.
job. Sometimes stuff doesn't work. You know?
Right back.
$29,184 for Ryan Watkins. 29.4. So that's 0.3 of a second. Of course, he had to get around the 75 of Andy Wilhite. Andy running solid there. If it was easy, anybody could do it. It's tough. Ellis needs to get him, and he does. Andy making sure to stay high right there. This is tough for Dulfer, and Andy does a great job to get out the way. In a real tough situation there. You know, when you're a driver, I believe, like I was saying, the 24 hours of Daytona, my best asset was passing slower cars, but you know, GT cars in our prototype, and then when the faster prototypes came up, letting them buy in a timely manner. And it's a skill on its own.
Matt Watkins is checked out in the meantime. Ryan Johnson, Dave Ellens got a little space between them, but you can throw a blanket over 5th, 6th, and 7th here with Jeff Hale, T.G. Reese, and Sam Young. Cameron J. Dulfer, he's staying in the picture here with these 2nd and 3rd place cars. He's hanging out in 4th right now, seeing what he can do. If he can reel these guys in, if one of them can make a mistake, he can move himself up into the podium, perhaps.
It's all about discipline and racing the track, even though you see guys, you see it ebb and flow. You gotta know these guys are gonna work each other, and then as Ellens has caught Ryan Johnson. Just another guy that every time you talk to him, he's just, so positive, Dave Ellens, having fun.
Like T.G. Reese may have overcooked it trying to run Jeff Hale down. He's starting to miss corner entries. Maybe got those front tires a little too hot on the Skull Bandit. As I say that, lap traffic getting around Adam Simonik and the Oscar Mike Radio Ford brings them close to go. Oh, TG catches the wall. Catches the wall off turn 1. That's just not going to help him at all.
Dave Ellens driving it in there hard. Woo! Matt Watkins is sitting on a sack of seeds here.
He gone. 3.3 seconds ahead of these guys. Getting close to 10 to go.
Ellens using a little bit of try to use a little bit more track, get down on that strip down there, bumper strip, curb. All over him like a wet blanket.
Well, there is your leader on the right, Matt Watkins. Take the blimp view around this quirky track. See, he's just cruising.
Well, to state the understated of what this guy is about, and what a great driver he is, challenges he's been taking on lately to totally change his view of driving, whole new sim. Well, boy, he's got some business with 2 lap cars that are going at it here. And that's, it's not over until the fat lady sings.
That's Tom Jackson being put a lap down in 11th spot. Yeah, it looks like.
Hey, great run for Tom, man.
Yeah, it looks like Rick Castle in the 124 is already 1 lap down right now.
Yeah, this ain't a track where you could just let guys by easy, and he gets into him.
Wow.
Matt gets into him, and here comes Tom Jackson. Oh my gosh! And the leader has had contact and is still green. And here comes
I think he's okay.
The field. Ryan Johnson has closed up. That was a little love tap there, so I think Matt's okay. Oh, and he still has trouble getting around to 87 there. Now, how are these guys going to be able to get around him? Not so easy. So this gives him a little breathing room. That's a pucker moment right there. That'll make your sticker pecker.
We do have
Tom's
caution
able
finally.
to get on the outside here, but he stays on the outside there. But that's the preferred racing line. So
Wow,
and the
now we gotta.
caution is out.
Yeah, now this changes everything.
There should be enough time with 5 to go, 6 to go. This sim with 4 to go, it's over. No green, white, checkered, none of that. Way the sim was designed for the type of racing 20 years ago. So
here's what happened with Rick Castle.
Ryan Johnson looks at pit road. Is it even open? Yeah, it is.
And there's the contact with the 15 and 124. Here's why there was no caution, because 124 did not go around. Sometime after this, then, to the 86, DJ Sorrentino had an issue.
That, got on the binders and made some contact there, but I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah, it's just because he came in he came to a stop in the racing groove. That's why I decided to throw the caution.
What does Matt have left? Does he have damage?
I don't know if he hit the 124 hard enough to get damage there.
I think that car is good. Restarts, he's won every one of them, so he's just got to do what he did the last time. But, that's racing. Yeah, now you don't have freshies here. You got worn tires here, so.
Lap cars will pit to get out of the way.
And lap rule and FSB.
There's the front view of the 15 car, and I don't see any creases along the fender or hood, right side hood area, so that probably doesn't have damage. If so, not much.
Well, now you got these guys all backed up in here, and now all of a sudden you got visions of, hey, I could win this race. A little confused there. The lineup is still Donald Ritchie, like it's sixth on track, but 11th place. I'm not sure. So I guess, did they pit yet or what?
I think Donald Ritchie failed to pit with the lapped cars.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
There you go, they're pulling down out of the way. Let these guys pass.
Yeah, so 2 cars. Very confusing on these short tracks as a driver. You get confused.
Like 43 is going to hit the pits to...
Matt Watkins swerving around there reminds me of me because it gives you no benefit in the sim, but it's a mental thing. As you're winded down here for this restart, and that's something I always used to do.
Oh, it's a 1-lap shootout.
And the lights are out.
1-lap shootout just like last week.
Well. These guys never cease to, not disappoint.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. That's like a double negative, or
It is.
it's almost like Spanish. I know a little Spanish. I don't speak too good. No how.
Lap 90 of 90. Pace car's off.
They
Ryan
need to get up
Johnson.
to him
Ryan
here.
Johnson laying back. And here we go.
Here we go.
Full send.
Oh, and Brad Otto's crashing in the back. That won't matter. Or will it?
It won't matter. No field freezing here in NASCAR 2003.
Yellow is out, but they are racing back.
Matt Watkins,
Matt
Ryan
Watkins
Johnson,
takes it.
Dave Ellens, Jammin' J. Dulfer, and Jeff Hale rounding out your top 5.
That's from pole to start of the race to the win. Your leader, except for under caution, he lost the lead for a little bit by Roscoe staying out. Other than that, he led from start to finish. Matt Watkins, the Matt Watkins, like the Ohio State. Or for him, be South Carolina. The rest of the drivers giving a little love going down pit road, and let's let Matt do his thing. And he burns them off. Let's go. Matt Watkins, the girlfriend's going to be happy because, he ran the race and went from start to finish, and he's burning them off, and now they're going to watch a movie. That's what a good man does, If you're a sim racer, you got to make the wife happy, and he is not messing around. That's a Jeff Gordon / Alan Quickie.
Quickie didn't do burnouts.
No, but he did backwards.
Jeff Gordon was...
And he goes around the cone there, around the... wow. Never ceases to amaze me. I got to step away just for a second. Maybe you can grab those guys. They'll find their way up. Otherwise, I'll
Hopefully they'll find their way up. I think
know
they
where
will.
the proof is, Get out that car and walk over here, man. Come on.
It was a frustrating night for me up here on the controls. Everything going wrong for me. But the racing was good there. We had some mid-race drama, some late-race drama. The track not known for tight racing still had battles throughout the field. Feel kind of bad that I jinxed Ken Shea, that he was the first one out. But what can he do? Great run by Ryan Johnson, who I think may have had the points updated already because he is just that fast. Not just that fast on the track. Quick on the draw with the points updates. Let me just double check that at fsbracing.com, but you see the points at least coming in were the same. Matt Watkins coming in as your points leader. Yep, that includes tonight, so Ryan Johnson, the fastest man in the West, getting those points updated. 28-point lead over Jammin' J. Dulfer and Roscoe Hurst, 42 points back as they leapfrog over Chris Beckman, taking the night off. And we got everybody but your winner here. I'm going to drag up here by the nape of his neck.
Yeah, I'll go get him.
Gotcha,
Not
Matt.
too late.
All right, and we got...
All right, we got the podium.
Got the podium. Take it away, Milty.
Well, Dave, man, You sounded like you were having fun when you came on and talked to us in the booth for a minute there, and you were what a battle with Ryan there at the end.
Oh yeah, I was having a blast, and I don't know if I mentioned before, but I hate this track, and
I did.
and Ryan and I were, that was amazing. We were driving the exact same line, and I could get to him, but that was as far as I was going. And what a race!
Such clean racing there, battling, and not putting a finger on each other. That was.
Yeah, let me tell you, Dave, for years and years, like 20 years, going back to NASCAR 4, I said I hated Phoenix. Then I stole a win there from Descenza. Now it's one of my best tracks.
Yeah,
so
it's kinda
I
like
think
Bristol
I
for
think
me,
something
but,
clicked for you
yeah.
tonight, and I think you're gonna like it going forward because you were bad fast
Yeah,
out there.
well-
You put on a show.
Exactly, and I think I finally got a couple of the corners figured out where I could get through them without smacking the wall, and it was fun. We had a blast. Good job, Ryan.
Well, in practice, you
good
bang,
race,
you
Dave.
go as fast as you can, and then in the race, you go as fast as you can and not crash.
And I think I told you I was driving along and we got into a little bit of lap traffic, and I have no idea where Ryan came from, but I had to let him go because he was driving way faster than I wanted to. So that was fun. Great job, Matt. And we tried to keep you in view, but that was tough.
Yeah, great run there, Dave. Thanks for checking in, both in the race and here for the post-race
Thanks,
show.
guys.
And yeah, Ryan, man, we thought when you caught Dave there, I thought you were a lap down. And I looked up at the ticker that I'd finally gotten working. You'll see when you rewatch this broadcast, I was having technical issues out my ears, but
He was not
I
very
was like,
happy.
I'm not a happy camper. I had to,
Yeah,
You'll-
it's
you'll
like
have
just going
nightmares,
and reconnecting and all that. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I remember when I came up on that situation, it was like, well, do I go or do I wait? And it's like, well, I'm gonna go.
that was, where did he come
That's
from?
it. Should I go?
Nothing against you, Dave, but yeah, I had to make the move there, and
That's racing, son.
yeah,
Yeah,
was.
exactly.
But I wish I would have had third gear. Lost third
Good
gear
race.
on the second after the second
Oh, that
caution
explains
restart.
a lot because
So yeah,
you
because
were
I was
Oh,
really,
no.
I was
Long
really
run.
reeling them in there until that happened, but I couldn't downshift to third going into the last turn, and that I think that would have really helped. Maybe, I don't know, but
well, it helped that you caught Matt from way back, and you basically mowed through the field. So it was definitely helping.
Yeah, you turned the fastest lap on the night too.
oh, did I? Yeah, that must have been before I lost third, but yeah, I lost it on that second yellow restart and just had to kind of limp it home. And I knew track position was the key here. But anyway, great race, Dave. Thanks for keeping it clean as you usually do. So, can't complain there. And good win, Matt. So dominant.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Thanks for checking in, and of course, getting those points updated super fast. As always, good to have you back, man. And Matt Watkins. Well, Milty picked you. I picked Ken
My
Shea.
dog.
I picked Ken Shea, so you're welcome. You didn't have to deal with him for much of the night. But great run there, Matt. Have you have a history at this track? Let me guess, you hate it too.
I need a what? Sorry.
It's like, let me guess, you hate this track too, right?
I like it when I'm leading. I don't like it any other way. It's so hard to pass there. But yep. I hate to see what happened to Ken, man. He was super fast, and Ryan was super fast. Happy to see him back. That was a hell of a run, and Dave too. Those guys were fast at this track, so I had to be on my toes for those guys. They were fast.
Well, Ken described it as like he just got hit in the rear, except nobody was there. So to me, it looked like the rear end, just like the motor seized, and he just went through the kink and lost it.
Well,
it was,
I tell you what, one thing there in practice, Matt was behind. I think you were behind me, right? And my car did that.
Yeah, it did.
It just, I wasn't expecting it.
it just went.
just kind of wanted to swap.
It looked like
yeah.
the rear tires locked up.
Yep.
That dog-leg kink on the front was the toughest
You
part
hit
of the
it wrong,
track.
Catch the
If you
grass there,
overdrive
it's
it
going.
will send you around. Yeah. So.
Well, great stuff, everybody. Again, great run, Matt. You extend the point lead here as we roll into the second half of the season with the conclusion of Nazareth. I don't know, do you guys consider this a short track or not? It's officially under a mile, so I guess that makes it a short track. So
Looks like short track to me, and a combination of a short track and a road course. And Matt's good at both of those.
Kenny
and,
Wallace said it was a road course because he had to turn the wheel about 27 times around the track. So.
Well, you know, as usual, I was just amazed by the line that you were able to take, not hitting the curbs. Whereas a road racer, I'm thinking, you know, I got to cut this course. I got to hit those curves. But you weren't hitting the curves, and you were just getting a great launch right out to the wall, staying in fourth gear, looked like.
You don't want to hit the curb except in turn 1, 2, whatever.
I'm a big
when
fan.
you've worn the tires. Good stuff there. Next week we are at Darlington.
Oh boy,
another tough track, very narrow. One of my favorites.
Hey, that's the home of Matt Watkins right there. Yeah.
Yes, sir. About 10 minutes away.
That's where I'm going to be chomping at the bit, wanting to jump in there with you guys. Followed up by Gateway, another semi-short track, kind of a little over a mile, but it drives like a short track. Indianapolis, Talladega, and Homestead to wrap up the season on March 24th. So again, we're in the second half of the season. This was race 7 of 12, and we'll be joining you next week from Darlington. But for tonight, let's put a bow on this one. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Liking, subscribing, chatting, interacting. It's all called engagement in YouTube terms. Gets the word out there that we're keeping this thing going. 20-year anniversary of NASCAR 2003 and FSB Racing. We, of course, thank our podium finishers, Dave Ellens, Ryan Johnson, and Matt Watkins for joining us. And, of course, Ryan pulling the double duty there, adminning, keeping those guys in line and keeping those points up to date. Our league owner-promoter, Sam Young, thank you for keeping the league going, keeping the lights on, and, of course, all drivers, all fans tuning in. Oh, Ryan's also triple duty. He's putting up the sponsorship this year, too. Brothers Body and Paint put up the hardware that these guys are racing for. And I think I got it covered. Thank you, Milty, as always, for joining me in the booth. And until next week, I've been your host for FSB Racing Live, Sean Reap, saying good night.
Peace out.